Hi guys, welcome to our third episode of Learning Coptic on our church YouTube page. In this episode, we're going to do the rest of the letters for the basic letter combinations from the video that we learned before about the alphabet that we learned in the very first video. In the last video, we looked at the first set of vowels when mixed with a consonant. Here we'll look at these letters, which are the other ones that you'll see frequently in the Coptic alphabet. So let's zoom in and begin. Here you have the same vowels, the A, E, I, O, U sounding letters. You have alpha, E, iota, eta, O, U, and then the letter combination of O, epsilon. So if we look at the letter Sima, Sima looks like an S, but is never pronounced, Sima looks like a C, but is never pronounced like a C. It's always pronounced as an S. This is one of the trickier ones, so let's always remember that it's an S, not a C sound. But what's nice about it doesn't matter what letter comes before or after, if it's a vowel or a consonant or not. It's always an S. So the first row with the vowel coming after the consonant, we'll go sa, se, si, si, so, su. All right. Here, if you put the vowel before the consonant, it becomes as, es, is, os, us. Very easy. We did it. So if you look at the second letter, this letter is tav. The letter tav makes a t sound, not a t sound. It looks like a t, but it's pronounced like a ta. So here, it doesn't matter if the letter comes before or after a vowel or a consonant. So here we can see it's ta, te, ti, to, tu. And then here, if we put the vowel before the letter, becomes at, et, ot, ut. Very easy. Then you have the letter epsilon. Epsilon has many forms. It is a V sounding letter when it becomes after the alpha or the E letters in Coptic. We'll look at this in a different video, but just as an introduction, you have of, iv. You don't have eve, uv, they don't exist. So here, we can check this off because this is just an introduction to what we'll look at in a future video. But remember, it's of and if because epsilon becomes a V after the letters alpha and the letter E in Coptic. The next letter is easier, phi. It sounds like an F and it looks like this. So it becomes fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. And then if you put the vowel before the consonant, it becomes af, if, of, oof. Very easy. So far we've done a couple. Now, this letter in Coptic is actually a Greek, this is one of the 25 Greek letters. But it's also a letter in Coptic, so there are different sounds. When you have this letter, in Coptic words, it's a K. When you have it in Greek words, most of the time it's a sh sound, and the other times it's a ch sound. So we'll look at the first one and we'll have a separate video on the rule of this specific letter. So here, when it sounds like a K in Coptic words, if the word is of Coptic origin, it's always a K, regardless if it comes before or after. So here we can go through this. It goes ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Here you have ak, ek, ik, ok, uk. So that's easy. You just have to know which word is Coptic and which word is Greek, and we'll learn that once we go and look at some vocabulary words that are from Coptic and from Greek origin. So in Greek letters then, in Greek words, I apologize, when you have this letter, if it comes before an E, a iota, or an eta, it becomes a sh sound. So here you don't have the application of this letter with the alpha, the O, or the O epsilon combination. You only have it for these three here. These three become she, she. Very easy. Only when these are in Greek words. I'll highlight it here, in Greek words. So in Greek words, if this letter comes before a vowel that's an E, iota, or eta, it's a sh sound. So it's she, she. And we'll learn which words are Greek when we look at vocabulary words in future videos. But most of the time, you'll have it when it's, with the other letters. So here it becomes a kha sound, like a KH. So we can check this first one off that we did it right. Good. So here you have the kha. It doesn't apply here because these said we go to the she, and the she sound. Then here when you have it, it comes kho, khu. But if the letter comes after the I, the yota, or the ita, it just becomes a normal kh sound. So ach, ech, ich, och, uch. So we can just check this off for now. And in future videos, we'll have a separate video on Coptic and Greek words with this letter. And if it comes before or after the letters I, yota, or ita. You have this letter here, which makes a ps sound, the epsilon. So it's a ps sound. And it doesn't matter if it comes before or after a vowel. So here you have psa, pse, psi, psi, pso, pso, psu. Once again, here, these two letters make the u sound. Very important to know. So then the second row of this letter, when you flip it and put the vowel before the consonant, it becomes ups, eps, eeps, eeps, ops, ops, oops. So once again, there's nothing special to that letter, very easy. Shai is one of the letters that look like Arabic and sound like Arabic. We have 4 of those. Here, shai makes a sh sound, and it doesn't matter if it comes before or after the vowel. Here you have sha, she, she, sho, shu. Then you have ash, ish, ish, osh, ush. Once again, the O epsilon and the O epsilon make the deep U sound. So we can check this letter off. You have the letter Fi, which makes an F sound, regardless of its placement before or after a vowel. So we'll do the first row. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. In the second row, when you put the vowel before the consonant, it becomes af, if, of, oof. Good, we're done. You have the letter then, chai. Chai is a Coptic letter, and it doesn't matter if it comes before or after a vowel or any other letter. It's always a kha sound, the KH sound. So it becomes cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Then when you put the vowel before, it becomes ach, ech, ich, och, uch. Very easy. Letter hori is also a Coptic letter, and its application does not matter on if it's placed or before or after a vowel letter. So here you have hori makes an H sound like you see here, and it becomes ha, he, ho, hu. Very easy. You have then here, when you put the vowel sounding letter before the consonant here is hori, the vowel is alpha, I, and so on, it becomes ah, eh, ih, oh, u. Okay, that's done. We're good with that one. The letter ganga is a little tricky depending on where it falls before or after, but so we can come back to this letter after we do this one, which is also very easy because it doesn't change, called chima. This is the second to last letter in the Coptic alphabet, and it makes a ch sound, like a TSH, ch. So chima doesn't matter if it comes before or after a vowel. Here it's cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Very easy. When you put it before, when you put it after the vowels being alpha, I, yota, ita, and so on, you have ach, ich, och, uch. Very easy. So now we can look at the letter ganga, which has 3 applications. This might be one of the hardest letters, but it's pretty easy if we memorize which letters it becomes. So first we'll start with this third row here. If the letter ganga comes after a vowel, it's always a G. So that's the very first one. It's very easy. It becomes ag, egg, ig, og, ug, because it comes after the vowel sounding letter, the alpha, the I, the yota, the ita, the o, and O epsilon combination. But it makes also a G sound when it's not. Actually, we'll look at the J sound first. It makes a J sound once it comes before the E, iota, eta. So the E sounding letters here in Coptic becomes a J sound. So this is when it's here, when it's Ganga E, it becomes J, like J Nainan, like we all know in our liturgy, or G or G. So the E and the I and E sounding letters are a J pronunciation in English. So you're not going to have anything here or here, so we can X these out. So here you have, since the Ganga comes before the E, the iota, the eta, becomes J, G, G. But since we said that there, so up here we can cross this off. And then when it becomes before an alpha and the O combination letters, it's just the normal G sound like we saw down here. So this is ga, go, gu. But with the letters here, like we saw, it becomes J, G, G. So I think that concludes the second and final part of the basic letter combinations. I will post these on our Facebook page for everyone to practice, print them out and write them out together, and then they can then practice with your brothers and your sisters and your parents. Thank you for attending part 2 of our basic letter combination lesson. This is the third lesson of learning Coptic on our church YouTube page. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends.